MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Gerald Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a...
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Pollard carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to. Planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone. So some of those...
One sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
So in now for Chicago, Ernie Banks. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Wiggins giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little bouncer. Rizzo at second with 2 down. And it's 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dawson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 1-0. Art McMillan gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Pollock at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors around second into third for the triple.
Stepping in, Angel Vargas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
The plate for Pittsburgh, Bart Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat. He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, Trent Manning, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll check in here at 277, 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. 3-1 to him now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Drilled to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Sosa is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park, all tied at 1-1. Settling in now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chris Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
The next Cub up, Steve Alley. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. One out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't on the mound.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. The 2-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Standing in, Owen Christian. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Set to deliver on 3-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Scott Gifford. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. 21 homers and 69 runs batted in. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again, I see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Stepping in now, Gerald Christian, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Gifford aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And they take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer up the middle. Banks has got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Vargas.
Ready for another chance. Angel Vargas, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The right fielder, number 19.
In now, Bart Wiggins. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Wiggins is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 1. Leading off the inning, Art McMillan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Christian right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Striding in once again, Ryan Sandberg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gifford moving to his left. 2 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Wiggins is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They're down 5-1. Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Manning. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side first time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Pitch out, nothing doing. Manning gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollard. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Owen Christian, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Runner at third here, nobody out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Fouled off. A runner in scoring position with none out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edward Arnold. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Two balls and two strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Chris Caney is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases loaded here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Oh, he had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an inning-ending double play.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerald Christian. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Fred Wiggins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ready to take his hacks again, Angel Vargas, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
The batter, third baseman.
Into the box now, Trent Manning. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something now?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 3 innings complete. Pirates on top, 12-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ernie Banks. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-2. Popped up. Manning calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Andre Dawson.
At the plate, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. pulled high in the air out to left field. Vargas waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Bounce down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 12 and the Cubs 1. Digging in and looking for more, Randy Wiggins. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Curtis Wiggins will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 14, Curtis Wiggins.
In there, 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 17 home runs, and 61 RBIs. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Digging in once again, Owen Christian. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pollock is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, high, deep, That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pirates lead it 13-1. Curtis Wiggins will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 14, Curtis Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he struck him out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
David Peralta will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A wave and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Grounded back up the middle to his left, Christian, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Sandberg already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he misses there. 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Out into right center. Well hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So a two-out double here gives him some new life here in this fifth inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Wiggins racing back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Wiggins takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the fifth coming up. Bucks out in front, 13-2. Neil Ramirez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Gerald Christian. He came through with an RBI single.
Gerald Christian.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Fred Wiggins.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Ramirez, originally from the state of Virginia. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Angel Vargas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bryant has a play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernie Banks. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Christian ranging into the outfield, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Ready for another shot now. Andre Dawson, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Christian fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and they remain well behind. Ready to take his hacks again, Bart Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Set, and the 1-1 pitch fouled off. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box, Trent Manning, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. He struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Sandberg scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Behind 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Wiggins. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Striding in once again, Sammy Sosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Miguel Montero will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 23, Bob Dixon.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And it's a foul ball. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 10 home runs and 41 RBIs. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. Number 11 for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. Strike one to start the at-bat. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 23 for him thus far, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ball in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Pollard at third with 2 away. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
2 outs here with a runner at third. The 2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Standing in now, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. The 0-2 once more. Bullet back up the middle. Wiggins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh leads this one 13-5. Justin Grimm enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready once again, Owen Christian. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Pollard's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Edward Arnold will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Scott Gifford will be next. 3-0 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Scott Gifford. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Grimm, who appropriately gets the nickname Reaper. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
This is flared out towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Bob Dixon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 0-1 count, and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Pops this one up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Pittsburgh. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. The next Cub up, Andre Dawson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. He'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 59, James Fletcher.
Into the box now, Steve Alley, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vargas is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Sammy Sosa.
Ready for another chance. Sammy Sosa. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ripped down the first base line. What a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gifford over to his left. And that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pirates lead it 13-6. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fred Wiggins. We'll see what he can do leading off the home aid. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Hard hit ball to second. Sandberg loves it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Vargas.
Up next for the Buccos, Angel Vargas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Bart.
Digging in once again, Bart Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still hold a relatively sizable lead. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one. Juan Rodriguez is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Juan Rodriguez is retired to kick off the inning.
Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look right here on the show.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Sandberg. He's been a machine in this one with a homer and 3 doubles on his line.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Comes set and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 home. This is in the air out to right. Wiggins is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
In now, A.J. Pollock. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. 1-0 count. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. The Pittsburgh Pirates set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Gerald Christian gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season. Art McMillan gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. Well, Pirates, thank you for attending tonight's game. And remind you to please drive home safely.